Hello again, welcome to episode 4 of my Feed the Beast 1.5.2 beta. Akko here, we're on version 0.7 and I'm in the nether. As I said I would be, we're looking for one of these, nether fortress, and I found one. It's 200 meters from my portal, although I had to go quite a long way around. It didn't show up on the map until I got really close. I am over there somewhere. I don't think the map can actually zoom out far enough to see where my portal is. But it's over that direction, 200 meters. So it's going to take me a little bit of getting back. I'm a bit dubious whether to go in there yet, because if I die, I'm not going to get my gear back. No, that's wrong. I should be able to get back pretty quick. These are them pretty cool things I mentioned. Look at these, like big spines, and you can break these, and they stay in the shape they are. So there's a couple of different sizes, so you could use them for making pillars and stuff, I guess. They'll go upright, make lampposts, whatever. I like the look of them. They're like a micro block. That's not a micro block. Pretty cool, and they look like they're centered on the blocks as well, so that's quite nice. I can think of some uses for them. I haven't actually chopped any down yet, but what I wanted to do was get into this place, have a look around, and I thought I'd bring you with me. There's plenty of these guys around. Oops. There we go. So I'm keeping my eye on them. So let's head in here. It looks pretty big, doesn't it? Let's head in here, see what we find. So I'm going to want... Hello? Lagging? Or lagging massively? Bloody... That was terrible, wasn't it? That's nice though, isn't it? Of course I've got looting 3 on my longs already. My first blaze there has given me 3 blaze rods. So, happy days, we're on the way to some good stuff already. So the way I generally do it in a nether fortress is I put a block, I put a light in the middle square of stuff to see where I've been. That looks like it just leads back out. So that's where I came in over there yet. But just go again over there. Okay, let's go back this way. So yeah, my key is now to get auto smelt on the pick, and the other benefit of doing this is of course getting blaze rods for ender chests, and blaze rods for ender chests means also ender pouches, but I need some ender pearls as well, of course. But it's a start, it's all good. Some nether water there, but these foresty like areas, there's plenty of nether water in them as well. I noticed it after I stopped filming the other day. There's plenty of nether water in them, so... Oops, hello. Of course I've not got... oh, necrotic bone, thank you very much, that'll do. I've not got... What's the word I'm looking for? Soul shards yet, because you need to get in the end for them. You need to go in the end to make them, as I showed in my last series. If you haven't seen that, looks like a spawner. Yeah, it's an outdoor one though, so... Is it a spawner? Got the way out. Yeah, it's definitely a spawner. So there's one, excellent. So we know where there's a spawner for blazes, which is always good. Means we've got an inexhaustible supply. And that is good news. That is a bit dangerous. Let's sort that out. Use this tainted soil. Don't really use the tainted soil. You can combine the tainted soil with stuff called heat soil to actually got in heat soil. Combine tainted soil and heat soil, you get soul sand. But if you look about, there's plenty of soul sand about, so you don't really need to do that. It's just if you're struggling to find soul sand, which of course it can be a struggle sometimes to find soul sand. It's a bit dubious, isn't it, going over there? especially if that happens. Away, man. Right, so I'll keep exploring. I came that way. Okay, let's go this way then. That's blazes that way. So let me just put a quick map marker over here. Not get too close. No, B. Blaze. Spawner. Warm enough to be a spawner. Sauna. Great. See, typing. Terrible. So, push comes to shove, I'll use an outdoor one, but I'd rather try and find an indoor one, because indoor ones, you can make it a lot easier. And I do actually want to see if I can capture swallow soul shards, swallow spawners into soul shards again, because of course in version 0.5 that didn't work. Get away. Away. Terrible shot. So let's yeah, we've got that blaze spawner, that's good. Let's get some bricks out. It's a little bit safer crossing over here. I'll do. You'll do for me. I can hear blazes, which means I might be near another spawner. That might just be a single blaze. Oops, I ain't got my bow out, I thought I had. I've got up to seven blaze rods up to now. Hello there. Well, I only needed 4 to actually get the auto smelt on the pick, so I could give up now quite easily, and I'm in a good position. But let's have a little quick look around here still, see if we can find anything else exciting. So that's where I could see from over there. Okay, so as it stands, I can't really see one blaze spawner, but there is a low level there that I haven't been in. The map's kind of helpful, but also a little misleading sometimes. Yeah, I've been that way. Right, so what I'll do is I'll get a magma cream off that guy, thanks. I've been down here. Dead end. Oh good, that's a dead end kind of. I came through this way. Looks like three hits at the minute with no sharpness on that. I've been down there. I've been over there. The blaze spawner's that way. Okay. Did I go all the way down here? More nether wart. Which might mean there'll be a path behind there as well yet. So I haven't been round here. So this is, looks like that lower bit that I thought I could see. This looks like it runs to a dead end. That possibly falls off to lava. Yeah, it does. Okay, well, so it's that one blaze spawner at the minute. I've got enough blaze rods to be going on with though. It'll get me enough for my auto smelting and an ender chest, as long as I get an ender pearl. So I'll head back, and just so because it's me just working my way through the nether with not much excitement, the odd gas to shoot at, I'll cut the camera. And I'll be back when I'm in the other world. I'll see you there. And I've made it back to the portal, 300 metres away from the spawner. So there we go. I'm in a nice, easy path to get that back there pretty quick. I will, of course, soon I've got Mistcraft, which, if you remember, is going to be next. Once we've sorted out Tinker's constructs, I'll be able to put a book just there. So I don't have to do anything else with that now. I just I'm in a safe path back though, getting to get there quick for any more blaze rods in the meantime. So I keep going back out behind my house. Need to look into them enhanced portals a bit more, don't I? But yeah, In fact, yeah, I might not even use Mistcraft. I might use the enhanced portals for the forgot I had a pad there. Might use the enhanced portals to get to the spawner as well. So what have I got? I've got a bag full of stuff. Let's sort this shit out. Blocks. So I've got enough for a couple of million weapons. So I might try one of the hammers or one of the other new ones pretty soon. I've only got a little bit of soul sand. I should maybe have got a bit more of that, but everything else pretty good. Nether walk, go in there. Oops, some more blocks still. Wood, I've got some hellback. Not sure what this can go into. Can it make any fancy doors or anything? Normal barrel and stuff. Hellback wood. Are you anything special? Don't look to be anything special colour, does it? It all looks standard. No special coloured doors or anything. Okay, at least I checked. So that just looks like... It looks pretty much like oak, doesn't it? Okay, we'll put that in there, and then more organic stuff. Got a bit of string there. I never know where to put dusts. Gunpowder's kind of organic, but I've started putting it in gems lately, as you can see. So of course nether quartz all wants to be in there, and I can start putting quartz onto my longsword, of course. Got the first couple of gas tiers. Looking pretty good on magma creams. Okay, so first thing I need then is 3, 6. I need 2, I believe, bits of that, 2 bits of that, and 2 blaze rods. So I'm not going to pulverise or anything yet, so I'm going to just do this the cheap way and get 2 blaze powder like so, and that should get me the 4 fire charges that I need, 3 each. I'll put them like so, and then them like so, and we need a lava bucket, which I believe I've got one somewhere. No, am I lying? I had some buckets, didn't I? I thought I made a bag yesterday. I have. I didn't show on there, did it? Okay, need a lava bucket. Run across to my trusty little lava source over here. Which is doing me alright, but it ain't going to last very much longer. And that goes in the middle. There we go, lava crystal. We are just about spot on with our pick there now. So let's add that in the tool table, which I believe is still in the Twilight Forest. Let's make another one. Spare one. Let's make a spare one. 2 of them. Which one was the tool table? It was a workbench, wasn't it? Pretty sure it'll be the workbench. So I need 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Crafted items, fire charges can go in there. Gems can have blaze rods. Cool. Organic can have minium shard. There we go. Sorted. So, bank pattern. And workbench. The right one, tool station. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Put that back there. Stencil part builder. Yeah, cool. So now I can get my pick. Can add that to it. Adds auto smelt. Pick. Will that work? No, look, don't change the name of it. Someone said you can change the name whenever you want, but it seems to be working for me. I could do it with an anvil, I guess. But there we go. That's now got auto smelt on it. Got 1 modifier for a bit more speed, and of course we can get 2 more modifiers on that, so we can get quite a bit more speed on that. So we'll start with getting the speed we can get on it. So I think it's going to be 50. Yeah, 50. Look, so 25 of these. I won't bother with the with the elevator music this time. Let's quickly bang 25 of these on there. Won't take long. So that's what I use the rest of my slots on there for. We could make the upgrade to get another slot on there, speed it up a bit. I don't know if I should bother doing that right now. 50 of 50, excellent. So that's moved up from 11 to 15, so that's a bit quicker. And how much gold we got? 9. I'd have to put it in the... I've got plenty of gold ore though. Right, let's make the bit we're missing then. For... Have I got any seared bricks? Make the bit I'm missing for the smeltery there. Make the basin one that lets you make... Instead of a table, it's called a basin. And it lets you make blocks. So okay, so I made 16 seared bricks. Wonderful. And I want to take 9 of them. So I want 18 total. I'm going for 2 gold blocks. And what we can do with the seared bricks is if we jump out here, I guess I'll start doing it on the back. So break our structure for a second, put it all on the floor. So the 16 we want, oops. First of all we want another smeltery drain, then we want another faucet, and finally we want just like a cauldron, but with them guys, some seared bricks. There's a casting basin, and I was facing the wrong way. No, that's the right way, excellent. So there we go. Our structure should be back together again. So now we can create blocks as well. So I'm going to sling 9 gold ore in there, which should get me enough for 2 gold blocks. So that's going to take a while to cook. It says there's no lava in there, well that looks full, but I'm not sure what's going on with that. But them recipes of course are all in there if you want to see them. Oops. Like so. Past the casting table there is the casting basin. That's the last page of the book. So while that's going on, what we can do is, as soon as we're finishing off, I made a trash can by the way, that's why I've got the pattern open there in NEI. I just made a trash can to throw the stone swords away I had from them with the skeletons. I've got a trash can on my floor, wonderful. I've got 3 spare bricks, that's okay. There is something you can use these bricks in, I don't know what it's for yet, but I may have a look at it. It takes your tool station 4 blocks, and it can be, looks like it can be any of the blocks that you use in the Tinker's Constructs stuff. It's got manila there, and copper, cobalt, all sorts. So I'm not sure what that's about. Tool forge, but I'll have to have a look at that at some point. Or maybe have a read up on it. But yeah, for now, that can go back. And as we're doing all our upgrading, I might as well grab some of this, stick my longsword back in there. I've only got 1 modifier remaining at the minute, but that's going to be going to 2 pretty soon. So if we make them into stacks, I wonder what that adds. Start adding some quartz on there. Quartz is going to start putting the damage up. So you see there, currently my damage is 4 hearts. I've only got 1 modifier remaining at the minute, but I can get potentially 2 more with the gold and the diamond we're about to put on, and eventually nether star. Well, there we go. Let's actually do it like that. You see, up to 5 hearts already. So this is sharpness. It's adding 64. So that's a 72. For 72, 5.5 hearts, so a bit more damage out of that. Pretty cool. Thank you very much. And while that was happening, this has turned into liquid. Excellent. So we can make a couple of gold blocks. Takes a while. Come on. Well, that takes ages. I should have made 2. But there's 1. And I'll come back and get the other one later. But combine them with one of our precious diamonds. And there. and that can go on. We're going to put one of them on both the longsword and the pickaxe. I'll start with the pickaxe though. And what that does, it gives us another modifier again. So now we've got a modifier on, so we can add more redstone again. And keep increasing the speed. So it was at 11, then to 15, wasn't it? So let's keep going. Get it up to 100. Sorry, 10 more. Bit tedious this time. I apologise for making a boring video, but once it's done, it's done. There we go. We're up to, set that out. We're up to 19 now, so it's getting pretty quick. And then once we get the wither, the nether star on there, we have to get to 150. Maybe take us to what, 22. That's a pretty nice speed. And yeah, with a gold block, and we can do the same with the sword. So that's pretty much everything I want to do for now with Tinker's Construct. I will at some point be making some of the new tools, and I will be checking out what that tool forge does. But for now, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to start moving on in a minute to getting going with Mistcraft. So there we go, modifiers. One again. So we can, in fact, I should make them into blocks again, shouldn't I? Like so. And we've got 5.5. Keep going. 128. And a few more. Oops. My fingers aren't working very well today, as you might tell. 144, that's the most we can have at the minute. We're up to 6.5 hearts. So another one there might take us like 7.5 hearts. So we've got pretty good damage there now. So we've got pretty sorted with good bow, good sword, good pick, average shovel and hatchet. We don't need to use them a great deal. So I'm going to break the camera. I'm going to get a few things ready. Tinker's Con's pretty much done. Move on to Mistcraft, start doing a bit of Mistcraft adventuring, and getting some pages, and making a farm. And then after that, I'm going to start getting some materials together and start making our first machines. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I'm back, and I'm going to scratch the idea. I'm not going to do Mistcraft stuff just yet. I'm going to do a couple of other things. I'm going to start looking at making some basic machines, so I can start making my MPS power suit, because what that'll let me do is, one, it'll let me start working on Mistcraft a bit easier if I can fly, and secondly, it'll let me start working on spawners, the soul shard spawners and stuff. So what I thought I'd do is I'll just come and quickly grab some materials, and I'm filling my little knapsack up there full of stuff, as you can see. So I just want to show you now that these are pretty much fully upgraded. Just need the nether star upgrade on each of them. So I can show you that. Hold right click on that, jump shoot stuff. I see that 35 hearts of damage there. Pretty cool. So when you do a jump, when you hold right button, let go, it kind of jumps you at your target. Or if you're sprinting as well, it does double damage, I think, or it does extra damage. So a couple of really cool bits of it. Let's try sprinting here. That one's sprinting, did 18 though. Something else I've been told about is if I press the period button, full stop in English, I can change some of this stuff. Which is pretty cool, so I'll have a look at that in a minute. I'm not sprinting, I'm not full enough to sprint, am I? That's why. Let's try that again. And the other thing I want to show you here is, check that out, we've got a creeper spawner there. So that's pretty cool. That'll yeah, I AD drop. Creeper spawner there, that's pretty cool. I'll be able to get 200 creeper kills into that once I've got soul shards. So soul shards, of course, I need to go into the end, because they need the end stone in the pattern now, in the pattern you make on the floor. So I want good armor for that as well. So that was another reason why I want to get good armor. Let me just man something. As you can see, I've got no enemy in my inventory there. 1, 2, 3, 4 iron blocks. It's me 9, so I've got more than double So I've got more than using a pulverizer or anything, so that's pretty cool. So having this kind of setup means, well, one, it's early on. You actually don't have to process your ores because it's auto smelting them for you, and it's getting double, so you don't have to have a pulverizer and stuff. So it really is quite useful early on. Let me try this then. Sprint. Don't know. Didn't see how much I hit him for, but certainly killed it in 1 hit. Oops. Shit. Yeah, I think there's a spawner of one of them guys over there as well, by the look of it. I just hit him with my pick, didn't I? Not my not my pick and not my sword, like an idiot. Don't like them guys. Not at all. Yeah, my armor's pretty shaggy, I lost my boots. Right, so I'll be back at the base. I'm going to start getting some machines together. Looking, first of all, to make... well, I'm going to need an induction smelter, and I'm going to want a couple of redstone energy cells, one to put power in and one to use for the battery, the MPS set. A little bit of conduit. So I'm going to start heading towards that kind of stuff. And I'll see you there when I've got some raw materials kind of ready to go to start doing it all. Because this kind of brings manual mining fun again, you know. 38 iron there. And of course, in this big hollow hill, I've got all kind of stuff up there. I've got diamonds and lapis and all sorts of stuff. Shut up. Right, what's this thing do for me then? Let's just press the full stop button, or the period. Oh, cool. Ooh. Unskinned, clean, wow, minimal. Minimal, I've always liked minimal. So we'll have that. Here's a target something now, don't I? Come on, where's the mob when you want one? Should have just gone back into the middle there, shouldn't I, where it's all dark and dangerous still. So it looks like there's quite a few options there. You can change the colour, damage colour and heal colour, change the scale. Come on, bat. Get him a target. Yeah, that'll do for me, nice and minimal one. I didn't realise it was WoW looking. Ooh, I'd have turned it off earlier. I'm the original WoW hater. Right, okay, I'll see you back at the base. Okay, so here I am back at my house, and things have kind of escalated from what I'd planned. So, first thing I've done is I'm going to need somewhere to start putting power, so I'm going to build somewhere new. So the first couple of things I've made are under there, and there would be an aqueous accumulator and an ignis extruder. So aqueous accumulator is under the floor there. I don't want to break this cobble because I turn it into smooth stone now, so I want to leave it as it is. But under there, there's below the ignis extruder, there's an aqueous accumulator with a water block to either side of it, and then ignis extruder on top, taking water. Doesn't use lava anymore, so you've got to have some lava in there, but don't use it up. So that'll keep making me smooth stone. I'm going to fill this chest up to make stone bricks with. So that was the first thing I did. I just did that off camera, got it out of the way. We're going to need, basically, for a redstone energy cell, we need to make a Tinker's Construct tinkering table, we need electrum, and to make the battery one, we need a redstone energy cell. Both of them use things that are made in an induction smelter. So we need an induction smelter, which means we need power. We also need hardened glass, which means we need a pulverizer to pulverize obsidian. So induction smelter needed, pulverizer needed, and we also need a magma crucible and a liquid transposer to actually make the energy cell and stuff. So there's 4 thermal expansion machines we need, but we also need power. So I thought I'd start with power. After explaining all that. So the first thing we need, I'm going to go straight with making that guy, bioreactor. So for that we need plastic sheets, fermented spider eye, machine frame, slime balls, brick, sugar. Some of that's pretty straightforward. First of all, fermented spider eye. This is a vanilla item for potions. Sugar, mushroom, spider eye. Easy stuff. Sugar, of course, is just one bit of sugar cane made into sugar, and we need another one of them, so I'll take one. And then we need a couple of bits of clay cooking into brick. We also needed some rubber, which I've got. I went across to the forest over that way. You can just see the top of the forest there. That's got some IC2 rubber trees in. So I've been for a run over there, grabbed some rubber. I also went over that way, where that meets a jungle, and I got a bit of a jungle tree. Let's get me cocoa beans. So I've got a sheep for shearing. So getting cocoa beans off this, just replanting them manually for now, just to get me started. So under that colour, they're done. And as you can see, I've also planted some nether wart here because I picked up a bit of nether wart when I was in that. Get away, sheep. When I was in that fortress in the nether there. So that's cooking away a bit. Growing away, should I say. So what this is going to give me for my bioreactor, I am also making an anvil. So for the anvil, I need 27 iron turning into, come on, blocks. So I'm going to have 3 blocks of iron. So that's what they are doing in there. I'm turning them into iron blocks because it looks like I don't really need to enchant anything, so I am going to start enchanting books, trying to get some better stuff for my bow. I should have an iron block somewhere already. So that's the second one. That should have given me a couple of bricks, and it has. Wonderful. What else do we need? A couple of slime balls and machine frame. Well, there's the machine frame. A couple of slime balls. We should have some in here. I'm getting a bit of lag. I don't know if it's a server. See there, a bit of lag there. There we go, got loads of slime balls. And the last thing we need, of course, is to cook some of this rubber into plastic, which I should have been doing already. I have to wait for that for a second. So the rest of the rubber can go in man-made stuff for now, crafted stuff, and I'll just sling that nether wart and stuff in there for now out of the way. And the other thing we're going to want is to get us going, biofuel generator. There's a couple of pistons, transmission coil, which we've got. Transmission coil is just silver, redstone on either side of it. A couple of pistons, a furnace, a couple of blaze rods, easy enough. So let's get on with that. Let's get the bits we need. Damn it, come on, up and up. Something is certainly wrong. See the lag there? Weird, just real weird block lag. So Tom does watch my videos, so I don't know if this is a cause of the virtualized machine, Tom, but I'm sure you know more than I do. Come on. Oh, still a miscount. Looks like I miscounted. One more. Furnace. What else was it? 2 blaze rods, of course it was. They'll be in there. There's one of them, yeah. I think that's everything we need for that bit then. We've got 8 plastic, will get me 8 plastic sheets. There's our first bioreactor, thank you very much, and then put these bits together. Was it there and there? I think they were there, weren't they? And what am I missing? Furnace, I should have been a furnace first. I've got no other crafting bench I don't think yet. Furnace in the top, plastic sheets, that was there, they were there, that was there, and what else was it? Oh yeah, pistons, which I need to make in there as well. Son of a bitch. As if if I don't know any other crafting bench. Pistons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a couple of redstone. Actually, I'm lying. I've got a crafting bench, but it's the one that came with this building. So I could dick about running into here, or I could just bring the crafting bench in there. Make miles more sense, wouldn't it? Piston. Biofuel generator, there we go. I might as well put this in here. So the first thing I want to do is, well, this is a little workshop for now, temporary workshop. So bioreactor, you've seen before, biofuel generator, we'll take fuel straight from that and start generating power with it. So I can put my first machine I'm going to need right next to it there, and then energy cell can go there once we've got power into the first machine. The first thing I need to do is, I made a big stack of levers because I will end up using a lot of them. The first thing I'm going to do is turn them off, and then I'm going to get all the crops that I've got so far, which is not a great deal. Are they done? Ah, shit, I need to cook that fucking thing. That was one of the things that Greg complained about, that you get bonus baked potatoes if you use the auto smelt pickaxe. Ooh, I've got some extra potatoes. That's an economy breaker, isn't it? No, no it is not. Get out of the way, sheep. So I ain't got many of these things, but I've got lots of different type. So what I should give me is, well, I ain't got any spare potato. I've got one spare potato, so I need to keep them going. Can leave them there for now. Let's just, while we're passing, get that a clip. I should probably sleep, but you know, stack of them's good. 22 of them's good. 22 of them's good. Need to make some more bones. I'd rather do this in the pulverizer, but I ain't got it yet, so I'll just manually do that for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What we're missing? Saplings, 7. Pumpkins and melons. Not got any of them going yet. 7 will do for now. Just to get them planted. I can use a few barley seeds and some cotton seeds for now. So there we go, that'll get us at least a little bit of efficient running to make us a bit of power. So let's stick all them in there. Full efficiency, 1440. Not a great deal of it though, but you know. So now if we turn that on, we're down to 780, but that's fine. This is just, we don't need this to get loads of power, but I'll turn that on as well. Quick 1000 MJ, 960. Turn that off. Let that fill up, so we've got fuel. Then we can start making the actual machines we need. So let me just get a bit more prepped off camera. I'll sleep so nothing attacks us. I made, just to show you, as you might be able to tell by the way the cows are making a noise, I made a sound muffler. Sound mufflers are really nice, from Extra Utilities. Note block surrounded by wool. Note block is just a redstone surrounded by wood. So really, really basic stuff, and that stops the cows getting on your nerves so much. Right, back in a bit. Okay then, so I'm up to like 39 minutes, so I'm going to cut the video now. I'm not doing any more. We've got plenty of stuff in there, 4 buckets worth of fuel, 4 buckets worth of fuel there, and a full bit there, so we've got plenty of stuff to get us going. Got a pulverizer, magma crucible and liquid transposer made. These are all pretty straightforward, so I didn't make them on camera. They're all pretty much the same. Thermal expansion machines just have a couple of things different. So pulverizer's done, magma crucible's done, liquid transposer's done. Just need to do the induction smelter, which we need invar for, which I'll start next episode with. The magma crucible needed nether brick, and I managed to get some nether brick from these. If you hit nether rack with my pick here with the auto smelt, nether rack turns into nether brick, and because of the look, I get 2 or 3 each of them. So I had some nether rack. I forgot to bring some nether brick back with me from the nether, but I had some nether rack, so I got that made. So yeah, next episode we'll be putting this power to use, and we'll be making redstone energy cells, a tinker table, and start working on our power armor. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you'll join me then. Cheers. Bye.